be the man. You gotta beat the man. And I'm saying, woo! You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. Woo! Styling and profiling. Woo! Showtime.
Welcome to Defend the Hustle. Buffalo always keeps it a buck.
I can guarantee you most of the audience is gonna agree with me before they agree with you.
Lock in, because Buffalo is about to
crack your cranium and fertilize your brain.
Go ahead and
right here, right now.
You go ahead.
subscribe and share now.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Defend the Hustle, another episode. Our special guest tonight is Chad. I Can Hustle All Day. Panel, go ahead and introduce yourself, and then we'll get into our special guest.
One part of the Glass City Pickers. What's going on? Part-time reseller, full-time Mr. Everything. Try to get into anything to try to get some paper. As long as it's legit, I ain't going to try to quit. What's up on this beautiful Friday? Yes, sir.
I love it.
Welcome, everybody. I am the middleman picker, part-time reseller, full-time truck driver. I sell on Amazon, Walmart, and eBay. Thank you for everybody for coming out.
All right, and for everyone that don't know me, I am Buffalo Picker, part-time reseller, full-time federal employee, retired military. Our special guest tonight is Chad. I Can Hustle All Day. Chad, go ahead and tell people in the chat a little bit about yourself, and then we're gonna recognize the chat, and from there we'll get into a couple questions for you. So the floor is yours.
All right, y'all. My name is Chad. I do go by I Can Hustle All Day. As you can see, my name is in it. I Can Hustle All Day. I am a part-time reseller, but I feel like I'm doing it full-time. I do work full-time, and I sell all kinds of stuff, from whatever I can make money on. So.
All right. So I guess I can open it up with the question. Well, before we do that, let me recognize the chat, and then we'll get to that. So I want to recognize, first one in the chat is Truly Amazing. Appreciate you coming out. Raid from Say Here First. Okay, Ella sent you over. Thank you. Thank you all for coming out. Resale Daddy, what's going on, Greg? I seen your Instagram where you got the box. Finally was able to get it out to you, man. Randy at Moon, thank you for your continued support every week. Appreciate you. Say Here First, Ella. Ella is always supporting the show, whether she's on this show or doing her show. I appreciate you, Ella, putting us out there. Jennifer Hayes, thank you for all of what you do as the mod for this channel. LKL Keith, appreciate you coming out, brother. Thank you for the support. Mel Flip Sit, I think said that right. Hopefully your box will be getting there soon. I was intending to go to Pirate Ship and check the tracking on all the packages that I sent out this week so that I could tell you all where you're at. I may be able to get in there and look before the show is over so I can kind of give you an update on where your package is right now. All in one package. Everybody know that's Miss Buffalo. Appreciate you coming out. Thank you for your continued support. Let's see. Marie, thank you for coming out. All right, I think we got everybody. So the first question is, Chad, how did you get into reselling?
Man, I've been selling since elementary school. My grandfather used to go to auctions, and I used to go with him, and he'd buy stuff. It don't matter if it was paper, pencils. I just take it to school and sell, get in trouble. I just take candy to school and sell it. I get in trouble because I'd be making more money than the boosters. Well, so that's where I started. And then later on, I started selling sports cards on AOL chat lines.
Right.
This was before eBay come around. And then when I found out about eBay, so I moved over to eBay, and that's where I started selling sports cards over there. And a lot of people, it's hard to believe that, you know, back in time on eBay, you used to have to wait on checks or money orders in the mail.
Yeah.
So that was old school eBay. So when people complain about eBay about, you know, processing systems, I'm like, it ain't nothing like it used to be.
Right.
So I've been reselling all my life basically.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know. My next question would be is what do you kind of look for when you out there at the estate sales? Cause I watched a couple of your I always support your channel on
Right.
TikTok, and I noticed that you go to a lot of estate sales. So when you out there, what exactly? I mean, is it one particular thing that you look for when you out there over everything else?
So not really. So my whole thing is networking. Really, I mean, I try to get, you know, I try to talk to everybody, but especially the estate sale hosts.
Right.
Even when I go to garage sales, I talk to people, just people at the sales. I mean, you never know who you gonna run into, and they might ask you, "Do you resell?" Yeah, be true. You know, tell them the truth. That's what you're doing, reselling. So, I mean, you can get so many connections that way. But I sell in all kind of genres, so there's not one particular thing that I look for. Now, if I go to a first day estate sale, usually I'm going for the close, because most of the time, especially if it's professionally ran, most of the time the first day is just going to be kind of high. So I'll kind of scope out the close first and get what I can, and then I'll scope out everything else and be like, hey, okay, the next day when they start doing 25% off or 50% off on the last day, that's when I go in and swoop up, and they know I resell, so they'll even call me sometimes for or even a pre-sale or a post-sale. And
right.
I mean, I'm always racking up.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's why I been talking about for a long time on the retail arbitrage side is when you go in these stores, tell the people, decision makers, the managers, you know, what you do. You know, some of them may frown on it, but not everybody going to frown on it. Some people going to look at it as an opportunity to move stuff that been sitting in the store for a while, or something that's sitting in the storage room that they've been trying to get rid of, and you the right person that, you know, coming along to buy it all. So I always tell people to tell folks what you do, and it's good to hear you echo that as well. So, Pella, you all have any questions for Chad, and then we're gonna get into also, Chad. If you got any questions in the for anybody on the panel, just drop it in the chat, and we'll get that question read.
Yeah, I got a question for getting money. Check this out, man. What was the you say you've been doing this for a long time. You say you sold cards, right? What's the most expensive card you got rid of?
$2,450. I sold a Tiger Woods autograph. I bought a collection about 3 years ago. I probably paid about this lady, it was her late husband's collection of cards. I got probably 300 die casts. I mean, it was all kind of collectibles. I probably paid $3,500 for everything. I probably made like 4 trips, and I met her from her son-in-law's estate sale, and we just started talking, and that's how we connected. And I sold one card for $2,450 on eBay.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you still got any of that collection?
I do, because I got some Tiger Woods I want to send in the PSA, and I hadn't done it yet. So I've been holding on to those, and some patch cards from his rookie year. So yeah, I still got some. I've been kind of holding on to.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was one of my best buys, I think.
Damn, Skippy.
Yeah. Because there was some die casts in there too that were selling for $300 or $400.
Do you chase these yard sale, the long yard sale adventures everybody do every year, like the 127 sale? And have you done any of those?
I've not done it yet.
Like the 301 in North Carolina?
There's one going on in Oklahoma, a 100-mile sale right now. I just hadn't done it. What's that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in Oklahoma?
No, I'm in Texas, but I know people on TikTok, they were trying to get me to come down there. I was like, but I've never
Yeah, we
done
did it.
those, but I
We
want
did it 2
to.
years in a row, and it was.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot. They got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff.
We have little community sales here, but a lot of times, man, it's like sometimes I'll go to the sales outside of the community sales because people are going straight to the community sales. So I'll try to go on the outside of them and try to catch those deals first.
Right. All right. If you got any questions in the chat for our special guest tonight, Chad, go ahead and drop it in the chat, and I'll make sure it get read to him. So, Chad, what you got going on this weekend in the resale world?
Liz, I recently, not too right road from me, a lady was having a benefit sale, and she had I bought 175 pair of shoes from her that were new. She got from all kind of people from all over. Chris Lynn actually was one that was helping her. It's kind of a small. I don't know if y'all know Chris Lynn. He sent her a bunch of stuff, a pallet full of shoes, and I ended up buying 175 pair of shoes from her and a bunch of clothes. So I've been getting those listed, and I've sold like 25 pair, and I've already made my money back on those. So, and right now I'm just trying to go through the clothes. I've already donated bags and bags of clothes because I'm just trying to sift through them real quick and get the better stuff and donate because I gotta get that stuff out of my way. But so that's it. I'm just organizing and listing. That's about it. I'm not even sourcing this weekend.
Okay. LKL Keith wanted to know what part of Texas are you from?
I'm in Southeast Texas, far Southeast. I'm near the Gulf. I'm not too far. I'm like 45 minutes from Lake Charles, Louisiana, actually.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So just go around the table. So what else you all got going on this weekend in reselling? Chris?
I got a few things, man. We got up our sleeve, man. Huh? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Just a few things going on in here, man. We getting together, man. It's a lot of stuff getting rumbling right here through the resale and everything. Finna move out of here soon. So I'm looking forward to that, man. And getting this garage situated the way I need it to be so I can get around the way I want to. So right now, man, I'm just sitting back chilling, letting everything happen. I'm making pretty decent sales on eBay. I can't complain about that right now.
Right.
So, but when I get this garage in order, I'll be able to go ahead and start sending this stuff back out to Amazon like I want to. But other than that, just chilling. That's what's going on this weekend, except for Cinco de Mayo birthday coming up. We got a party coming over here this weekend too. So that's going to be jumping on later on tomorrow. So that's what we doing. Well, yeah, man, we're going to have a good time over here. But that's my little journey. I ain't got too much going on, but I'm going to stay in the loop till I get to the scoop to get my thing right. And I'm going to let y'all know. I promise you that. But right now, I'm just hustling. Trying to be like D Middleman and Buffalo, man. And now I got a new cat hustle hard over here. I want all day. You feel me? You know, when you hustle all day, boy, you hustle while you sleep.
That's it. That's it.
Hey, man. But no, man, just chilling, having this beautiful Friday, man. Good Friday.
I like that name, though.
Yeah, all day,
Appreciate
baby.
it.
All right. Middleman.
Tomorrow for me, we going to y'all. Yeah, tomorrow we're going yard selling. We got a couple community yard sales down here. Not too many. Well, both of them are within range of where we live. So I got to pick which one's gonna look the best. So I'm gonna look at yard sale treasure map and look at the neighborhood. But also I will be listing after that because I have a show at 7 o'clock or 7:30. 7 at 7 o'clock or whatnot, Star Wars. So this weekend, tomorrow and Sunday are Star Wars theme or whatnot, 4th and the 5th. So they reached out to 7:30. So they reached out to a lot of people, to come out and sell your Star Wars. I think what's his name, Harry Tornado put it out, and a couple other resellers put it out. I guess they invited a lot of people. So that's what I'll be doing at 7:30. But in the morning, I'll be going yard selling. Hopefully, I can pick up some loose Star Wars so I can put on there because everything pretty much I got now is in box. But other than that, continue listening on Amazon and Walmart and eBay, and get the packages out to the customers. But that's basically what I'm doing this weekend. It's gonna be a long, long weekend.
You got it. You got it. Hey, Jennifer, the party gonna be at whatever hour they get ready to party. That's when the party gonna be, Jennifer. Whenever they ready.
Okay, so
thank you, Jennifer. 7:30. Yeah, I forgot my own.
Yeah, 7:30. Yeah,
she the best, boy. She the best.
So tomorrow I have I'm going to a toy swap. Got a couple of vendors there that I deal with on a regular. So I'm looking forward to get some new items for my warehouse. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of money, but definitely if I see something unique or I just want the deal just unbelievable, I'm going to make a buy. Also, I'm supposed to go to a couple estate sales. Tomorrow going to be a couple of the ones I seen last day. So I'm like Chad, I'm going to hit them up on the last day.
Oh, yeah.
If I can get me a deal. So that's pretty much what I have going on tomorrow. And then Sunday, I'm going to be at the warehouse. Finally got the warehouse rearranged. Got some guys in there to help me get it like I want it. And I'm going to be doing a lot of listing and getting a shipment together for Amazon to push out this week. So that's pretty much what I got going on for these next 2 days. But it's going to extend over into probably by Wednesday. Because I also tomorrow I'm going to do my shipping. I'm fortunate to have a post office here in Atlanta that's almost a 24-hour post office. So I'm gonna push out. Oh yeah, it's out by the airport. So I'm gonna be pushing out packages tomorrow, get that out of the way, so that Sunday I can just totally focus on the warehouse and the Amazon shipment for the fulfillment center. So let me go ahead and do my first giveaway. I got 3 giveaways tonight. I always try to do an early bird giveaway, even though I probably should have did it about 9-10 minutes ago, but we're going to go ahead and kick it off now. First item up is going to be Rey Mysterio. This is a WWE Elite. That's the back of it. And this box is crispy, no blemishes. So I took Maria's advice. I went and figured out the giveaway tool on StreamYard. So that's what we're going to use. And let me see if I can present this. All right. So it's going to be hashtag DTH. Hashtag DTH. If you want this, put in hashtag DTH. The DTH, defend the hustle. All right. So go ahead and drop it in the chat if you want this WWE figure. Everybody is eligible. There's no rigging in this one. You win, you win. So all right, we're gonna cut it off in about 30 seconds. So if you want it, drop your DTH in there. If not, we're gonna go with the people that are dropping it. What's going on, Bill? Tanya, appreciate you all coming out. I think I forgot you in the chat. Let's see. Did I miss anybody else? Okay. All right. Once I drop the X's, that's it.
See, Derek done came in. Fundamentals.
Fundamentals.
Oh,
What's going on, Derek?
Lord. Derek, don't start no trouble now.
All right, this is what I'm giving away. It's the WWE Elite Rey Mysterio. Practically new in the box. All right, I'm getting ready to drop the X's. Well, I'm still messing with the old school. There's no need to drop the X's. All I got to do is hit the draw. All right, here we go. We got 9 people. There we go. Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
All right.
Resell daddy. There you go.
Daddy.
There you go, people.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you living right, boy.
There you go, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, resale daddy. Congratulations.
Some more inventory.
You can see it. No blemishes on this one. Clean. All right. I'll get that shipped out to you tomorrow. No delay. All right.
Congratulations, bro.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations. So we're going to get into the talking point tonight. And we pretty much what we do new format is we roll off the talking point off of the reseller 411 and basically kind of give you a backstory of a reporter from, I think it was the Wall Street Journal, did a report on resellers dealing with fraudulent returns. And basically what the platform is trying to do and what the reseller have to do to deal with this issue. And even though they're talking about Amazon, this can affect all of us on different platforms. It's the same pretty much. Some platforms got a little detailed change on their policies compared to others. For instance, Amazon may have a slightly different return policy than Walmart or eBay. But we all have to deal with this at some point where you ship an item out to a customer. They say it's not as described, and they take your new item, put some junk in the box, and send it back to you. So we're going to go ahead and get the video started. And after the video, we're going to have a discussion about it.
Reseller 411, the unfiltered truth, telling it like it is. It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't.
Returning Amazon packages may be an easy process for some customers, but sellers are reporting growing problems. The Wall Street Journal says vendors are, quote, plagued by a surge in scam returns. Instead of what the customers bought, merchants are getting back junk items.
Yeah, I mean, Amazon sellers get all kinds of junk returned back to them. I spoke with a seller who sells household items, and they've gone back TV, cable boxes, and dirty soap bars. Another who sells outdoor coffee products has gone back Christmas ornaments and toy planes. I spoke with one seller who sells apparel items like Nike cleats, and they've gone back flip-flops. So it's really anything you can imagine. People ship all kinds of junk back. And, you know, I found that clothing and apparel as well as electronics are two of the most hit categories for return theft. So some sellers told me it impacts about 20% of their sales, while others told me it impacts more. And, you know, one seller I talked to told me that they had to rebuild their entire business after return theft became so overwhelming.
So the process of returning something, you go into your Amazon account, you say you're returning it, and then you're issued a refund. So why not just hold off on the refund until the seller receives the item and then process the refund?
And a lot of that has to deal with easy returns. And so they've built their system on people getting returns basically as soon as an item is scanned at the UPS or wherever a drop-off location is. And so, you know, sellers have very little control over that. The most that they can do is file a claim. But, you know, the sellers I talk to, they tell me those claims can take weeks to be processed. and a lot of times they don't even get back the full amount of money, even if they successfully get that claim through. So the power is really in Amazon's hands when it comes to these things, and that's a lot. These are the kind of things that sellers give control over when they sign up to be a merchant on Amazon.
And what's Amazon saying about all this?
Well, they say they take return theft seriously and that they devote entire teams at Amazon to combat this issue. And they have worked with law enforcement agencies in the past to catch bad actors on their website. But that tends to be for the most egregious bad actors and not everyday theft that you see.
So essentially what you're saying is that the sellers, because they're not as powerful as Amazon, and also because they don't have the distribution without Amazon, they're really sort of the weaker partner in this relationship. I'm wondering how that relationship with the sellers stands right now.
Yeah, you have to think that there's millions of Amazon sellers out there, so they really don't have the leverage in this relationship. And the relationship is not great right now. I mean, the Federal Trade Commission is suing Amazon right now largely because of how it treats its sellers, including how, according to the FTC, it forces sellers to use its shipping and advertisement services to be successful on its website. So a lot of sellers are not happy with Amazon because they feel squeezed by the company and not very supported. And return theft is just one example that they list on.
All right. So this actual report was more in depth. I kind of went in and edited it down to about 3 minutes, but it was actually, if you want to go see the main article, I can drop it into chat and you can go see it because it was very informative. The guy had a lot of information. You can tell just by watching that little bit that he's been talking to some resellers that know what they're doing. So let's just break the ice and get into it. So the main thing I want to talk about is the lawsuit that he mentioned. But before we jump the gun, let's just talk about the main topic was the fraudulent return. So how many of us in here, including the chat, have dealt with fraudulent returns in 2024? All right, you want to talk about it?
Oh, you're raising hands. Raise your hands.
Oh, go ahead. Talk about it.
Just today, man. An item we sent out a week ago, and today the guy hit us up and said, "Can we send this item to this address?"
Right.
Now, the package been gone a week. Okay, so when we go do our research, the address that he had on there wasn't an address, basically. So the package is coming back to us. He messed up and put the wrong address or whatever he did. So the package is on there. So he asked us, could we send that package back out? And our response was, for a fee. We can't send it back to you because I'm not paying for your shipping. That's your fault. So eventually he said he gonna try, but I just don't believe that, you expected us to pay for your blunder. Now, I ain't gonna just say that he was scheming, because to me, an accident is an accident. That can happen, you know what I mean? But what threw me for a loop, it took you a week to come back and say something. The package been gone a week. A week today, the package been out of our possession. So now you just not trying to tell us about it. So we trying to fix it for it, but you got to pay for it. That's all I have to say.
All right. Anybody else?
Well, we've been talking about this for a few weeks about Amazon and the return policy and all the things like that. So, I have a return that's currently Amazon already refunded the buyer. The buyer said I sent him the wrong item, right? I know I didn't send him the wrong item because I took pictures of the item. It's a $84 action figure. So I took, like I always say, I take pictures of each item before they leave my house, especially higher dollar item. And I put a picture of the person and his address right there on the package slip. Take a picture right there beside the item. So he opened that up, sent the message. I sent him a message with those pictures inside the message, because Amazon, you got to show that to Amazon. You just got to. Pretty much you rebuttaling what they're saying, and they want to see you do that. So I sent it back to him. He paused with shipping it back that day. The next day, I guess he said, "You know what? I'm gonna try anyway." So he shipped it back the next day, and for some reason, Amazon did the first scan on that item. They stopped doing that on a lot of my items, but for some reason they did it on that particular item. So now I'm waiting for it to come. I already know what he probably did. He probably switched it, and he want, you know what I mean, he's trying to do the switcheroo. So when I get the item back, now I have to fight Amazon just to get my money. He's already been paid. You know what I mean?
Right.
They need to stop trying to satisfy the customer and need to start trying to make their website more credible, not only for the customer but for the reseller also. You know what I mean? Because we're constantly getting scammed.
They don't care nothing about that.
Like I used to say before, us as sellers or resellers, we have to talk together, give information, because there's ways around all of this. You know what I mean? You got to fight, constantly fight, and not let everything slide by. I know some things not worth your fight, but when you let that one issue go, you know, Amazon got that, you know, that thing which, okay, if that one didn't mean anything, well, let's try this one. You know what I mean? So that lawsuit, I can't wait till they actually come to a conclusion on it, because it should help us as sellers on there, and I think they're gonna drag it. And Amazon's trying to get us off of there anyway. But we saying this about Amazon. eBay got its same flaws too, but it's like I find it a lot easier being on eBay than I do Amazon, because when you're taking the actual pictures of your items and putting them on there, they can't really dispute it. You know what I mean? Amazon, you can. Okay, there's another way when you're dealing with Amazon customers. You can message them before you ship your item. So what if you feel like someone's is not going to be trustworthy, you can actually take a picture of that item, send a message to them, send that picture to them, and tell them, okay, your item is being shipped. This is what you're getting shipped. You know, and this is your tracking number. You can actually give that to them before it sends. So once they get it, also put a signature on it. We've been preaching signatures for a long time now, but put a signature on it. That will stop. That's another deterrent, because that will stop them saying they never received it. Even though some still try that, but when you fight it with Amazon and they see there's a signature on there, you know, they're gonna more so agree with you than them. But it's like little practices you got to learn on all these websites in order to know how to combat all of this theft that they're trying to do. Because as long as they got people that are trying to beat the system, they're gonna do it. People are gonna constantly try to beat the system.
Right.
All
right, Chad, you got
I have a
anything to
lot
add?
more. That's somebody else.
Well, I've been very fortunate. I don't really have many returns, and when I do, it's usually like a piece of clothing, and I'm like, oh, they wore it for the weekend and send to send it back. But other than that, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
So I've been very lucky with that, and I hadn't dabbled in Amazon, so I don't know.
Right. So the main thing I took from this video is all the and I don't know if anybody as a reseller, because I know when I first started I didn't take time to read it, but I went back and read it based off of this video. Is the return policy? If you read the return policy, once you agree on the return policy, it's basically saying that you are taking on basically the responsibility if something happened to that package and it just don't pan out the way you expected it pan out. And I know some people, I'm not taking up for Amazon or none of the platforms at all because I've been scammed. I'm going through one right now, where the customer got a new package and then they put in a complaint that they didn't receive the correct item. And I did just like middleman said, I took photos of the item. I take a photo with the item with the shipping label. I take a photo of the item in the box. And this person is saying that they didn't receive it. I sent them a different item than what they requested. So that's a battle that I'm going through right now. But on the other hand, on the business side of the house, when you get into retail, there are going to be some losses. If you look at, Amazon, Walmart, Target, all these places, when you go into those places, if you look over at the customer service, you see a line. And most of the time, that line is for people that returning stuff, or took a piece out of item that they need, and then they take the item back, get a whole refund. They problem resolved because they got the part that they need to make whatever they got work. So everybody take losses. But what you have to understand on the business side is when it's time for you to file your taxes, you need to document those losses so that you can get some of that money back during your tax time. I know that, in the flip game, you looking for you sell an item, you get so much money, in 2 weeks or the next day or however some of the platforms pay, you got the money in your pocket or in your bank account, whatever. But it's a flip side to that on the business side. If you got your business lined up with your sole proprietor, LLC, tax ID, sales certificate, all that stuff, then at the end of the year, those little scams that they hit you for, and like the guy said, most of them is not more than 20% of your whole income. And if that's the case, then write that off at the end of the year. Don't just take it as a loss, and don't get frustrated fighting these platforms because it's going to be an uphill battle. I remember one of my case with Walmart is they clearly seen the fraud, but then they're going to give I sell the item for $40-something and they offer me $16. I'm like, but what could I do? Sit there and keep trying to fight them or just take the $16 and then subtract that from the original cost that I sold the item from, put it into my spreadsheet so that at the end of the year I can file it as a loss. That's a way around it, so if you want to go that route. But, I don't think it's nothing we're going to be able to do or the platform's going to do to stop these folks from trying to scam us because like somebody mentioned, I think it was Greg mentioned, is that, the customer is always right, and we don't have no leverage as resellers on these platforms because for every 100 people quit, another 100 people come in and replace them. But I guarantee you, for the new reseller, this is probably in the top 5 reasons why they quit reselling. It's the first or second time they get scammed, they done with it. You got to really love what you do as a reseller to continue to do this and knowing that it's 1 or 2, maybe 5 people out there going to scam you within, the first 3 months. You know what I mean? So anybody else got anything to add about this? And if not, we'll just move on.
I don't, brother.
Okay, let's see if anybody got something in the chat. What's going on, Jeff? Thank you for coming out. Yeah, exactly.
I said,
Go ahead.
It just experience going to teach you to develop, practices in which that kind of combat all of that. But you can never take it personal. If you take it personal, you're gonna hate this job. You really are. You gotta know it's just business, and you gotta stay focused on it. It's just little things that I learned in time to do, little small things here and there, to try to minimize it. But it's gonna continue to happen.
Right.
Yeah. You gotta, like you say,
You gotta win them
sometimes you gotta recognize your loss and just take it and roll, keep going.
Yep. And Alton, that's one of the complaints I'm going through right now. Didn't receive the correct item, man. I'm like, man, come on. But the thing is, I got the photos and the shipping label, everything, pretty much sending it out to Walmart. Walmart, I can't beat up on Walmart too much because they are still new in the e-commerce game for dealing with resellers and stuff. But I mean, man, they hurting us, man. They hurting us real bad because these customers can come up with anything, and pretty much they right. You can have the documentation and still be wrong. With Walmart. So I mean, but at the same time, like I said, I'm not putting a whole lot of headache into fighting these customers when I can write that stuff off at the end of the year. I move too much volume to be fighting over one or two items. And I'm not bragging or nothing. I'm just saying that you just got to know where to spend your time. And that, to me, is not worth spending a whole lot of time. So we're going to do another quick giveaway because I did the other giveaway a little late. The next item up is I have this Marvel Legend Black Panther. And it's clean in the box, no blemishes. And like I said, everybody's eligible for these items. And the last item of the night, I'm going to give away this Monopoly Beast Wars. It's new in the box, clean, no blemishes. So if you're interested in winning this Black Panther, go ahead and put a hashtag DTH in the chat. Go ahead and present this right quick.
Yeah, Austin. Everybody trying to model off of Amazon anyway. If you look at most of all the, so Amazon is a bad model, but Amazon made so much money. Everybody trying to do like them. But if you notice, if you see some of their numbers now, when I first started, I want to say up to 80% of their money was coming from third-party resellers. Now it's down to 60%. What that telling you?
Trying to get you off there.
Yeah, but you got transition. Yeah, let me take this down. I'm blocking Chad on here. Let's see.
I was wondering how that Walmart works.
Yeah,
it's a pain in the butt.
Well, they got some learning pains right now. They going through some growing pains rather, and I mean they coming around, but it's still, it's frustrating, especially if like you've been dealing with Amazon for a few years. It's frustrating going over to Walmart and you see what they are doing. You see that they are picking up the Amazon business model, but yet, it's things that they could be doing, but they're not doing because they're trying to keep the customer satisfied. In the whole grand scheme for all of these platforms is to keep the numbers coming to their platform. That's how they get the advertising dollars, to keep customers coming. So they winning by the numbers that come in to check their website. They ain't really winning by, getting our little money every month. They winning by getting the big advertising dollars. So that's why they don't care about us. All right. So Okay, how many people we got?
But one thing I can add, Chad, man, Walmart is a good platform, regardless of the little the issues they're going through. They're still a good, viable platform.
All right,
especially during the fourth quarter.
Congratulations, awesome.
Fourth quarter,
Congratulations.
they compete with Amazon.
All right. Hey, send me your information into Instagram so I can get some shit tomorrow.
Great.
If you ever get the opportunity to sell on Walmart, I would say jump on it. I really would. You ever wanted to know how to do it? Walmart, even though it has this issue, they still like number 2. You know what I mean? Their volume is there. That volume is there.
So do you house the items or do you send it in, or either or?
I got a warehouse.
They got
so
both.
I keep mine, but they got you can do both. But the competition is not there. You know, compared to Amazon, the competition is not there. I got some listings that I'm like the only seller on it. You know, for that big platform. You know, that's kind of huge, and it's not a bundle item. It's basically an item like this per se, and I'm the only reseller selling it. So, I try to make sure that I can find those items and just keep them going, so that people buying it, I can keep making money. But Walmart is definitely coming up. It's definitely coming up.
Because even when you do like in the Walmart search, it brings up everything like resellers are selling too, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
You can search reseller stores, scrub their store. I ain't gonna call no name, but I scrubbed a couple stores. You keep an eye on your competition. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but it's a way, it's a method out there to do it. So where are we at? 49 minutes. All right. So, anybody got any show and tell? Anything you found this week that you want to show? I got one item, but I'm gonna have to go get it. Anybody?
Hey, Buff, how many more hours you need? How many more hours you need?
Oh, watch hours. Oh man, hold on, let me run it right quick. Because I know.
Yeah, I've been trying to run your videos just in the back.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I've been getting a lot of hits from people telling me they were running it this week. Yeah, man. YouTube. They took me all the way back down to 0 because they said I wasn't making enough videos, man. I was like, I was ungated. I'm talking ungated. I was monetized within the first 7 months of doing YouTube. And 2 years later, I got demonetized because they said I wasn't making enough videos. Which, I understand. I had went about almost 6 months without making a video. Let's see.
Yeah, I plan to start getting active on here too. So anybody in the chat, y'all go in and follow me on here and everywhere else.
Yeah. Plug the show, man. Plug it. Plug all your channel and stuff.
But like TikTok, I'm more active. But if any of y'all on TikTok, y'all give me a follow, and we do a lot of late night lives. We call it Resellers After Dark, and sometimes we talk about reselling, sometimes we don't. But it's a fun time. If Derek's in there, he can vouch for me.
Yeah. So my watch time right now. If I'm reading this graph right, I need about 1,000 more watch hours to be able to submit again for to be monetized. So yeah, I'm about 1,000 hours away. So if y'all can help me out, if y'all hear me in the chat, if you can help me out, play my video in the background You still have to have the volume up just a little bit. You can't put it on mute. If you put it on mute, I'm not gonna get any credit for it. So if you can help me out, I appreciate it. So I can get my channel back monetized. I'm definitely trying to make more content this year, be more transparent. I got the warehouse pretty much set up like I wanted. I'm gonna start doing a lot of videos from over there as well. So show y'all what I do over there, some of the tools I use, and basically my operation, and what sold, that kind of type stuff from over there. So if you can help me out, I really appreciate it. Let's see. All right. So I got one show and tell. Anybody else got any show and tell?
I don't.
All right. Let me run and get mine right quick.
I got some beans, but I don't think I want to drag them in here.
Somebody probably want to see them.
Oh, I got stuff everywhere.
Beans, good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you fart.
Show one of the Star Wars. I can show one of the Star Wars things I'm gonna be selling tomorrow. Then how about that? That'll do.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm opening it up. I'm gonna open it up.
I don't think I got where y'all at. What state y'all in?
I'm a Buckeye boy. I'm
in Florida.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
My best friend lives in Tampa.
Sunshine. Oh yeah. There's a lot of resellers down here.
Yeah. So I've noticed.
All right. So let me show this.
All the best ones are Florida State fans.
I sent a message out this week to a couple resellers that I thought may would be interested in this. So I found this item. This is a LOL surprise doll. This thing go for about $90 some right now. And this is it right here. It's a LOL. And I got it for $20.
I didn't get that message.
Oh, you didn't get the message? My bad. My bad. Hey, when I get monetized, you join my little club, my membership, you'll always get the message. But so I got this right here. I don't want to open it up too much because it pretty much opened up like wings. But this item right here was $20 and it's sale right now for $99 online.
Nice.
I got 20 of them. So this is the kind of stuff I'm going to put out once I get my channel back monetized, start a membership, and I'm going to start pushing stuff out. Like when I find stuff or when I'm out in the store, like real time, I'm going to be putting people on that it's in my membership so that they can get some of the same stuff that I'm getting.
Shit, that's a nice score.
Yeah. So I'm going to sit on these till Q4
tomorrow.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, middleman.
It's him in package. He's brand new.
I'm sorry. Let me blow you up real quick.
The Darth. They just go off. Oh. And this is how he looks. He's a statue. One of the Star Wars. But that's just one of the items.
What's the start bid on that one?
It will be on. He's gonna be $60. That's what he's selling 65. He's selling for 65.
That's the start bid?
Heck yeah. what you think I'm not accepting anything less than that.
No. Hey man, that's your stuff, man. I was just asking.
Hey,
I was like,
I might just put it in the bag now and let it ride.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Florida girl ain't gonna let me just give everything away.
Oh yeah. I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Understand that. So
Yeah.
we at 57 minutes now. We're gonna go around the room. If you got something you want to plug, you can go ahead and plug it. And then we're gonna do our last giveaway, and we're gonna close out the show. So we can start our special guest. Chad, you got something you want to plug, like your channels and anything you got going on?
Again, y'all, if y'all give me a follow, the same name on IG here and TikTok. I'm more active on TikTok currently, but I'm gonna try to be more active on YouTube and IG. Also, same name on Whatnot. I do Whatnot. Sometimes I'll do 5 weeks straight. Sometimes I'll do once a month. It just depends on my buys. I do buy a lot of bulk, so I do offer a lot to resellers. So a lot of times I do low starting bids and let it roll just to let stuff go. I usually move all of my cost of goods to anything I put on eBay. So usually anything I'm running on Whatnot is zero in it. So I usually start at low and let resellers just have at it. So y'all go give me a follow on there if you need inventory. A lot of times I'm selling stuff really cheap, so just to move product. Other than that, y'all come check us out over there sometimes. We pretty much 3, 4, 5 nights a week on TikTok going live, just having a good time talking reseller and just life in general.
All right. Do you have any guests on there with you, or you just by yourself?
No, we usually just fill the boxes. We can do 9 boxes down there, and all you need is your cell phone. Don't have to be, no links or nothing like that. So just hop in. If we see you hop in, if you want to jump in, or you can be in the chat, just cut up. We just have a good time.
All right. What days are those?
It's random. It's usually late. It's usually like at oh man, sometimes it's 9:30, 10 o'clock Central. Sometimes it might be 12. We might sometimes go to 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so it's pretty random. But if you follow me, you should always get a
notification.
You should always get some kind of notification, or we can share it to you.
All right.
Yeah. But that's about it. I sell on pretty much just eBay and Whatnot, and I'm gonna start selling back on Posh. I think I used to sell on Poshmark, but I think I'm gonna start selling back over there, and I think I'm gonna get that auto posture to be able to cross list and relist my eBay stuff.
So what's your YouTube channel?
It's the same name here. Okay. I hadn't posted anything, but I plan to this year, hopefully.
Yeah, Jennifer is trying to find your YouTube channel so she can post it in the chat.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's just the same, whatever I'm on right now. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I hustle all day.
Yeah, I can hustle all day.
All right, cool.
I appreciate that, Jennifer.
Anybody else got anything to plug?
Come out tomorrow, 7:30. Whatnot. It might be my last show for a while. I'm thinking about it. I might retire early. But now, just Whatnot. Huh?
Yeah, I said start being at least a buck. You might want to retire.
I got some items that are gonna go out for $1. I'm gonna start some at $1, $2, $3. All right. And it's some things I'm just gonna push on out because I've had it in inventory for a while. So paying on sports lockers, I pretty much bought it 200,000 times. So I'm just gonna push it on out, get it out of the way. So it will be some $1 stars, will be some $2 stars, but some of the items like that there's no way around that. I have to start it out with, what it is, what I mean. So come out. So you just come out and just say hi or whatever. Just come out. 7:30 tomorrow and Whatnot. I might do a Sunday show. I'm debating on it now, but it definitely would be a Saturday show at 7:30 p.m.
All right. I'll definitely come through, check you out. See what you putting out there for Star Wars, because I got a Star Wars haul as well that I'm probably going to try to do a whatnot show on here soon. But I got all those items I got for $1. So if I make $1 off of it, I'll be breaking even.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and do the last giveaway. If you're interested in this Monopoly, still sealed in the box. This is the Beast Wars Transformer. Go ahead and drop hashtag DTH in the chat. Hashtag DTH in the chat if you're interested.
Well, I see. I was already following you, Chad.
Oh yeah, cool.
I was already following you. I seen that again. I didn't know.
That's what's up.
Wow.
All right, we got 7 people. Anybody else interested? Go ahead and drop DTH in the chat. Let's see. Check something right quick.
What was the giveaway tonight? What's the last one there?
The last one?
Yeah.
It's Beast Wars. Monopoly.
Oh, the Monopoly. Oh, I got some of those.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get me a GoPro and start doing some garage selling and just different crap on here, just to get some kind of videos up.
I've been saying that for the last 2.5, 3 years.
TikTok's so easy, man.
Oh man. Yeah. And we got a GoPro, and I go to yard sales and things. Matter of fact, when I went to the 127 yard sale, I was going to do it. Had the GoPro in the car, and still went.
I did get one of those. I did get one of those things you put around your neck where it magnetizes your phone. Those actually work pretty good, where you can be hands-free from your phone. Mm-hmm.
And they're using them to make videos, like the phone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. It'll hold you, like it goes around your neck, kind of goes out about here.
Let's go ahead and run it right quick. Let's see. All right, we got 11.
Some weird stuff going on in my neighborhood. Okay.
Jennifer, hey,
go ahead.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Congratulations, Jennifer.
Congratulations.
I already have your information. I'll make sure I get that out to you.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. All right. So everybody good? Anybody else got anything to plug? All right.
Plug peace.
All right. So want to thank the chat. Go ahead, middleman.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, bro. I'm done.
Okay. All right. I want to thank the chat for coming out, supporting the Feed and the Hustle every Friday night. Appreciate you all and what you do. Also, if you can, run my videos. I'm trying to push it up to 4,000 watch time so that I can get monetized again. And I thank you for your help with that. I also want to give a shout out to our special guest tonight, Chad. I can hustle all day.
Appreciate y'all having me.
I think when I seen that name, that drawed me to your TikTok, man. And then I started watching your videos. But I appreciate you being on the show tonight. Thank you for everything that you brought, the information, in interacting with us in the chat. And with that being said, defend the hustle. See you all next week. We will have I can't even remember his name, but we'll have a guest next week. Everybody have a good evening.
Yeah, have a good weekend.